Good morning, everybody. I wanted y'all to check out my sweet potatoes. I planted them in this old wheelbarrow that somebody gave me. It's kind of a rotten wheelbarrow, so if you move it too much, it might fall apart. And this here, I sprinkled everything. This here is my hummingbird and butterfly garden. I have two of them, one on both sides of the porch. And this is my beautiful, beautiful passion vine. Look at that flower. Look at that flower. As you know, my girls are hollering at me because they want to come out. I haven't let them out yet. And there's another beautiful flower. But this is a passion vine. And this thing has just taken over. Now I do have one passion fruit. Over here is my new rain barrel system. And it's all set up. I'm ready for the rain. I'm looking forward to it. I plan on watering my trees with it and my passion vine. These are my fruit trees. Now I did try, this is an apricot tree, and it has taken off. It was no bigger than this when I got it, this stem right here. But this is, it hasn't, maybe a year, and look at it. Now, if you're wanting to know about these, I'm trying to do an air plant. So hopefully it is rooting. We'll go over that sometime, but it is really, really neat. And what it does is after about 30 days, you uncover everything and you can see the roots, and then you just cut off below it, and then you put it in dirt. So we're gonna try that. It needs to stay another 2 weeks, but you can see the branches are doing fine. So I didn't throw it into shock or anything when I did it, but it's working. Now this is my lemon tree, and as you can see, I have it protected because I don't want my rabbit to chew on it or my dogs, but it seems to be doing really, really good since I moved it over here and away from the fence. Here's an apple tree. And if you want to know what these bags are, they're water bags. And every Sunday I fill them up and they slowly drain and water everybody. This is a plum tree. Yep, and it's only 2 years old. Look at it, it is huge. I'm hoping I get plums next year. Over here is a peach tree, and it's called a dwarf peach. And it has produced peaches twice in the last 2 years. I don't know if anybody else has trouble with these big old snails, but I do. I usually just put them in a bucket and feed them to my chickens. They like them. But back to this dwarf peach tree. I am not getting any ripe fruit from it yet, and I don't know anything about the dwarf peach trees. And if somebody knows anything, let me know, because 2 years now I've gotten loaded with peaches, but they never ripe. Here's my second peach tree. This is going to have to be trimmed up. This crepe myrtle, I like it, but I don't like it. So, but I'm going to trim it up. My mama had all these red tips planted along the fence. You know who planted them? Me, when I was a teenager. And I want those red tips gone. Here's my other plum tree. And it's doing good too. It's doing good. But I didn't get no plums this year. Over here is another crepe myrtle. And here is a pear tree. And I really thought it was dead, but it came back. And then this is the doghouse. This doghouse has been in my family since I was a little bitty girl. And here's my other pear tree. And more red tips. They're all coming down. I can't wait to get rid of them. I don't know about y'all, but we had a hailstorm, and so I ended up getting a new roof. And the doghouse got a new roof. The barn got a new roof. Oh, there's Charlie. Hi, Charlie. What you doing? Are you being a good bunny? Did you eat all your food? Hi, Charlie. I'll go get you some carrots. Yeah. And some rabbit food. I'll go get you some. Yes, I will. And you knocked your water over. Yep, that's Charlie, everybody. He guards the backyard. And my dogs sure do want to chase him and get him. So, this right here, I used to keep my quail in, but I'm not no longer. I'm probably going to take it down or do something with it, I don't know. Maybe I'll turn it into a greenhouse. I could turn it into a greenhouse. I'd have to cover it. All right, well, we'll think about it. I have planted and planted and planted in here, and I'm really hoping Mustang grapes grow from out of here. But we'll see. I've put seeds in there, everything. So we'll find out in the spring. Here's my blackberry. I got a lot of blackberries. My grandbabies love them. They don't care if they're red or black. They eat them. So, and it's growing up this trellis, I hope. And over here is baby kittens somewhere. I had to put this fence up. I've been feeding Mama scraps. And hopefully we'll get a glimpse of the baby kittens later. And this right here is an elderberry plant, and it's doing really, really good. And these are more sweet potatoes, and more sweet potatoes. And if you look right down here, what do you see? What do you see, Dakota? Is there something over here? Here is another passion vine that I just kind of cut, stuck it in the dirt, and it seems to be doing good. It's been here for about 2 weeks now. So let's go back here. This is part of the chicken coop. I'm coming, girls. I'm coming. They're upset with me. This used to be the old chicken coop, but it is now the Quail House. There's the babies down there. There's one. That's the male right there. Let's walk around this side. There we go. Hi, guys. Good morning. Good morning, little ones. Yeah, good morning. Do we got? Look at all you in there. Yeah. My baby quail. They're just so happy. They're just so happy in there. I started out with 6. Now I got a bunch. My nephew wants to come over here and clean them up. Wrap them in bacon. I don't know. I'm kind of attached. I hear you. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'll be there in a second. They're being very bossy. Have you noticed? All right. I'm going to close this. Let's see what we can do here. Everything looks good. Ah, good morning. Look at you. Man, they're so big. And they're just growing like crazy. Hey, Chewy, what you doing, Monster? Huh? Hey, what you got? No. There goes the girls. You're not coming in here. All right, we're gonna empty this. And I'll bring the water hose over here and we'll wash it out. Morning routine here. Y'all still got food. Here they come. And the race is on. Who's gonna be out of there first? All right. Let's push the door open. Hey guys. Ah, there's one over there. She's in the roost. I don't see any eggs yet. No. Hey, what was that? What you doing, huh? What you doing, Lucy? What you doing? I know. You miss Ethel, don't you? Ethel was my other turkey. And they just follow me around the yard. She just loves to be loved on. My grandson can come over and sit on her and she'll just sit there. She don't care. She's getting some attention. Yeah. A good girl. Yeah. A good girl. Now the girls are all out here eating. We're doing a head count here. Yeah? Come on. Here, you want me to dump these out? They like eating on the ground. I know. I'll dump it. There you go, girls. Mom will go get some more for you. Here's some more of my sweet potatoes. So, the idea was that it was supposed to cover my chicken coop, but it never did. Wow. Look at those babies. Goes all the way. The reason I have an owl up here is it scares the hawks off. They will not come near my net, my coop. Look at all these babies. Wow. Yep. It's pretty amazing. I'm going to show you what else I've got done over here. Plus I got to get the water hose. Guys, y'all need to pick up your toys. Y'all got toys everywhere. Over here is my second butterfly and hummingbird nest is what I call it. It's so big. It is one little plant. That's all it was, one little plant. Now over here, right here, is a passion fruit. Isn't it pretty? Now, I probably got more, but I just haven't located them yet. And I don't know if anybody else has ever had a passion fruit. I haven't, but I'm curious how that's going to be. If you know anything about them, let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. Yeah. And there's a rose bush in here too. Yep, that's it. I love the flowers. The flowers are just so pretty on this. Over here, that's my comfrey. Yep, comfrey tea. And it's good for ailments, broken bones, SABs, all kinds of stuff. Now I make some, and I add a little paste to it, some like cocoa butter and stuff, and use it for like Vicks. It smells real good. I also use it in my rainwater because it turns into a fertilizer for your plants. This is my fig tree. It seems to be doing really, really well. And this is my other water container. And you see, now it's all hooked up to this big IBC tote. I'm going to have lots of rainwater for my garden, see? It'll be perfect. Yeah, beets are growing. Look at there, there's a pepper. I don't think it's doing too good. I may just need to pull it up and feed it to the turkeys. Sadie, are you doing? What'd you find? That dog, she's a scoundrel. Over here are all the lemon trees I have growing. This is a coffee plant. Seems to be doing really good. And these up here are lemon and apple trees. I believe that's the apple. I've got a few apple and a few lemon, and they got mixed up, so we're just gonna have to figure out what it is. So, but that's what that is. And this is my Wisteria plant. The wind knocked it over the other day, so I'm trying to give it a little TLC. But yep, these are my lemon and apple trees all mixed up together. This right here was my great-grandmother's. My great-grandmother's. And I bet she did a lot of canning in it. Look at it. I'm afraid to use it. Yep. So it's just gonna be here for looks. Look at that. Wood handles. Wood handles. Look at that. It's in good shape, but you don't know if there's any airline cracks in it or anything, and if I was going to use it, I'd have to do it outside. Well, you got to see more of my yard today. I'm still working on my garden over here. I have the nets up because I turned the chickens loose in there, and I don't want the chickens to get out. But one has figured out how to get out. And that tin, I'm trying to put it all the way around it so it'll look nice, and then I'll trim it. I have a lot of projects to do this winter while it's not too, hot, and I can get out here and work. My passion vine, I mean, it's monstrous. Look at it. It just has a mind of its own. But, yep. Everything looks good. This is a bee balm. And the butterflies just love it. Just love it. And here is my okra and some pots I've got going, and these right here are also elderberry. I thought about putting them in the ground, but I think I'm gonna wait until the end of winter, I'm sorry. Yeah. My great-grandfather's tombstone. My mama, when she was in her last days, or last month really, she wanted to go find her grandpa's grave, so we went and found it. And it's down in Springtown here in Texas. So we went and found it, and it was broken, so we replaced it. My Uncle Wheeler, he came up with the money, and we replaced the tombstone. Just made Mama's day. She said that it had been on her mind and her heart, so we replaced it. And I asked if I could have the old one, and they said yes. Look at that vine. Can you see the fruit on it? Look at that big one. Isn't that awesome? I see a couple of more. And all these are my weeping willows. They have to have a lot of water. Look at them, I had 3 survive. 2 didn't do anything, but I'm gonna leave them alone. Maybe they'll come back next year. Some more scraps I gotta put up somewhere. And, for the grandkids. I know, Charlie, you're waiting on your food. There's my beehive box. I've been painting and getting it ready. Hopefully next spring I can get some bees. I haven't decided if it's going to stay there though. And see, look, the fruit. See it? Wow. Yep. And I got another one over here. See? It's growing. Oh, it looks like it's doing really good. Really good. All right, well, that's pretty much ends my video. I hope everybody has a great day, a blessed day, and be nice to your neighbors and prepare for what's coming. We don't know what's going to go on in the next few months, so all I'm saying is prepare. Prepare, prepare, prepare. And that's exactly what I have been doing. That's why I have my little garden. I'm about to get me a new Second Amendment flag. Sure is pretty. Well, y'all have a blessed day and stay safe.